So we're back. This is the podcast exclusively on YouTube and on also Crew Access. So Kristy, when we left off,
Uh-huh.
we were talking about your son and of course you said there were some complications in the process of giving birth. But you know what? And I say this, it's the first time on the podcast I say that God's good.
God is good.
Because of course, you would never even know he had one bit of a problem or indication of a problem. So I want to move on to that. And like I said, I know you were married for a bit and of course, both of you guys went your separate ways and we won't get into that, but let's get into, and I love to joke around with you.
Okay.
Yeah, because people don't know this. Even so, we've been literally hip to hip since birth. I haven't seen you since high school.
No.
This is literally the first time, probably in maybe 20, 25 years that I've seen you. Which is funny because she lives literally 5 minutes away from me. So I don't know how that happened.
I don't know either.
But again, anytime that you can catch up with what you consider family, and definitely she is family to me, then it's always good. Let's talk about some of the people that you still hang with from back in the day. We know Mandy.
Mandy, she's my best girl.
What Nicole Newman.
One of my other best girls.
Okay.
Tanya.
Gloria. Oh,
She's
Tanya.
one of my
Gloria.
best girls.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Because Tanya, every time I talk to Tanya, she gives me a hard time. So I try to avoid Tanya.
Tanya, hey, stop giving him a hard time.
Yeah, and stop calling me Bill. Yeah.
It's William. I got in trouble for that too, girl.
Well, she got fired, so.
I got fired for
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
Anyway, Rachel.
Rachel.
One of my girls.
Rachel
Yeah.
Cummings.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
She's one of my girls.
Vanessa.
Vanessa is real close.
So
Yeah,
Vanessa
love her.
she just got married.
She just got married in Mexico. Yes.
Of course, Brian Gibson.
Brian Gibson. My homie.
Yeah. And of course now like I said, the crew, which Brandon.
Brandon, oh my gosh, yes, I love you guys.
Yeah, so let's
Being around you guys.
Yeah,
again,
yeah.
is awesome.
I want to talk to you about and we speak about old connections and of course new formations, stuff like that. We go back. And like I said, tonight was the first night in almost it's crazy when I say 25 years because what have we been doing 24? Yeah, what have we been doing all this time?
Yeah.
That we actually got together and now we're doing this podcast. But about 3 weeks ago, I made official that you are the sixth member, but the third female and the last female core crew member. And of course, tonight we kind of initiated you into that family. Your thoughts on number one, two things: the initiation into the crew, and then your thoughts on how the crew responded to you.
Well, the first thing, some of you I've known forever, so is this kind of like family to me,
yeah.
right? And especially the girls.
Yeah.
Tonight was the first night I met them. It's like I've known them forever.
Yeah.
Right? It was so nice to meet them, and I feel really comfortable in
Right.
this.
The one thing that I want to talk to you about, because we had talked about it, just me and you, is you kind of have some nerves.
I do.
And
I can take pictures all day long.
Yeah, and
ask me to talk, and
I joke around. I joke around with you about that because people that don't know, and there are definitely some people that are listening that don't know. This woman, I'm telling you, this woman is a model. Like now, when I say model, I don't mean like she's modeling like down the street. Like she's modeling in like bikini contests and fitness magazines. And so when I hear I'm a little nervous, I'm like, you're in. Let me ask you this: what is the biggest audience, the biggest crowd when you do your fitness stuff
Mm.
that you've been in front of?
I don't really know.
Hmm.
I do these shows because I love them and I'm
Right.
really into fitness and I love to inspire, especially the young women who are
Right.
trying to, change their bodies and change their diets.
Right.
And that's the most important thing to me. So
Gotcha.
I don't even know what the audience is, but I know I'm inspiring young
Right.
ladies. And that's important to me because I know how to be a young lady and fighting amongst what's
Right.
going on in the world today. So
Right.
I think it's important to be into your body, into fitness, and taking care of yourself.
Right.
So,
I definitely, and I speak for a lot of people that are probably listening as well. Definitely respect that because we live in an age where we need role models, whether it's male or female. So I definitely respect that. And I know with the crew, one thing we talked about is giving back to charity.
mm-hmm.
And I know you have some places that you want to. One thing that I absolutely love, and I'm gonna use the word love, is that when I brought that subject up,
Mm-hmm.
you was the first one of the crew
Mm-hmm.
um, to actually step up and say, okay, this is what I want to do. I want to help out in any way I can.
Mm-hmm.
So I personally want to thank you for that.
Mm-hmm.
Um, let's talk about, and this is the thing, I love you so much, but we could talk for hours.
Yeah, we
Um,
could.
you
We
know,
could.
um, let's talk about, um, yeah, that was radio silence. that was,
Bubble guts.
yeah, that was radio. Now keep in mind, we are doing this. Um, we're doing this with some people in the back seat, so we don't ask why we're doing that. I'll tell you what, we're gonna take a short break. We're gonna take a quick break. We'll come back with part 3 here shortly, and then, like I said, we're gonna finish up. We're gonna play a game.
Okay.
Yeah, we're gonna ask you 6 questions.
Okay.
Are you
I love
ready?
it. Yeah, I'm ready. I'm
Yeah.
okay.
Okay. We'll be back.
Okay.